Okay. Hey everybody. I can't adjust the height of that right, so I wanted to give you a fit check. I've just finished teaching my Saturday morning yoga class, and the energy there is always just so happy and vibrant and fun and energetic. So yeah, we have made some serious progress with the mental blocks I've been having. I started off being like, I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m, make shit happen, and do all this stuff. And I realised that I keep forgetting that, like, I don't like pressure. Like, I just rebel against it. I put myself under so much pressure as a teenager with my eating disorder, and with, like, I feel like most of my life was a performance and pretending to be someone and something, and I just really don't like this rigid element. I think it works really well for men and some women, but I think, like, I think it's an amazing quality that men have, being so incredibly disciplined and routined, and they work on the 24/7, they work on the 7 day a week model, like the way the world is built and designed for the patriarchy. But women, we are cyclical beings. We don't work on that 24-hour clock. We have our monthly cycles, and like, we need to be so much more in tune with our body, and our energy levels change throughout the month. And I also started to really work with the concept of like our life force, and I was all or nothing mentality, and how I want to move forward in this like aligned state of like natural kind of motivation and inspiration. And I know that it comes in spurts for me, but I've been working really hard in order to get my life force and my inspiration back, so I can do my paintings and write my book, with like working with my inner child. And I have this whole diary that I've created, and it's really special to me, but it's working really well as a form of inspiration, motivation, self-reflection, self-discovery, connection, all this sort of stuff. And yeah, I think it's really cool to share. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Also, look how cute these earrings are. They're miniature dream catchers. They're so cute. So this journal is actually really cute. It's something my inner child would have loved. It's Dream, Believe, Achieve. It's something I definitely would have been too embarrassed to bring into school or like have out on my table, but like my real authentic inner parts of me think it's really cute. And then I bought this sketchbook, and then I bought loads of stickers, like designed them with like my inner child's like fantasy world, fairies and like little cute sayings and stuff. And I've just been like doing like the most cute like stupid drawings that like aren't good, and it's a way for me to get out of my adult mind, which is very critical. And there is a beauty in that, because producing like good, like some of my greatest and most good artwork are from a joint place of like inner child and like analytical adult mind working together. But when it gets too adult and too serious, I just don't want to fucking do it. And I think the play and creativity is like the most kind of powerful life force that we can actually like have, this never ending well of like inspiration and fun and creativity and joy, as opposed to like this disciplined mindset. So I'm really trying to like work with this magic creation, and I'm really trying to reflect back to times in my life where like this energy was overflowing and in abundance, and huge parts of me huge parts of it are creating with a camera, and I'm really excited to get my GoPro back working. I'm driving up to Dublin today to replace the battery in it because I discovered that that was the missing element, that was what was wrong with it. And again, I got really into GoPros before they were cool and people thought it was weird, and I decided not to do it anymore because I was embarrassed and ashamed. But now I just I don't know, I've broke through that glass ceiling of like limiting myself by what other people think. And yeah, I'm enjoying just creating for the magic that it feels like. So I don't know, for me it was always like, I was always making movies with my friends growing up, and they were stupid movies. They were not trying to be good. It was like me having the absolute piss with my friends, and we would just create for hours. But I was always like I was always like hugely involved in the directing side of it and like starring in it as well. But I remember a few times getting in trouble for being like a ringleader of things that I was like, I don't know, that my creativity was bad and that I was a bad influence on people. And I think that probably still sticks with me in ways that, like, even just shining and being big and bright and putting myself out there, that it's negatively affecting people. And I just, again, have trying to crack through that ceiling as well. I think, you know, the more people can see what's possible, that you can like live a different life than the one that you're expected to or whatever, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. And yeah, my intentions are pure. So that is that. And yeah, I'm living in my own fairy tale. That's the last message I wrote to myself, to just really lean into that magic that we used to feel as children, that I used to feel in particular, just the whole fantasy world. People often tell me that I need to live in reality, but I actually have such a vivid, abstract, fun, colourful imagination, and I love dressing for my inner child. I love being fun and creative, and like, of course, you have, like, everyone has to live in reality. There's certain inevitable truths about the world that everyone has to face, and pain and suffering and everything, but like, life is what you make it. It's a big fat game. We're all like living on this floating rock in outer space, and even the president doesn't even know why we're here truly at the end of the day. So just like, it's, life is yours, and it's a game, and it's like what you choose to do with your time and what you choose to make of it, and that's your decision. So yeah, I'm choosing to chase my dreams, and I suggest you do the same. And another thing I really wanted to dive into was with the surfing. I've actually finally realised why the movie making element of the documenting my surfing journey is so important to it, is because of that whole masculine energy of just like disciplined routine, but like making the movie out of it, it's just, it makes it feel like a fairy tale. It makes it feel sparkly. It makes it feel like it's my I don't know, it's not just putting on a wet wetsuit in the winter in the west of Ireland and going out for a lonely surf by yourself and being like, this is not the dream. It's like, no, the dream is everything. We're working towards it. You're working towards a goal. You're going to go surfing with your friends again. We're going to be hosting retreats. You know, again, I just, I'm making my own fairy tale out of it. And yeah, because that's how my brain works, and I am not ashamed of that anymore. That side of me, that need to be inspired, and finally, for the first time, I think I'm really realising that I've always looked outside of myself for inspiration, and I'm really working with this whole magical energy in my sticker books and everything, and my colouring that I'm doing, to generate the inspiration. What do I want? What feels magical for me? What makes me magic, and all this sort of stuff. So it's working really well. I think it's going to be a really powerful energy to move forward with, and yeah, I guess we will see what happens. But yeah, lots of love. Okay, one last thing, we have to do an unboxing. I'm going to my cousin's wedding in January, the end of January, end of December, and this is my favourite brand. It's like literally a fantasy brand. Very expensive, but it's like a tutu. We're gonna try it on. Of course we are. Okay. We need to figure out a new way of trying things on, but I'm so happy. Look at the bow. Yeah. But that is another thing. About having brothers and loads of male cousins. It was always just like surrounded by so many men that just like hated girls being girls and like expecting us to be the same as men. Yeah, I just find sometimes the world's not very good at protecting like innocence, and if people demonstrate innocence at an older age or girliness or like cuteness, people love like vultures love to attack it. And yeah, I'm just so into like preserving that girliness and that silliness and that part of me that's still learning and that part of me that's shit at surfing, you know, and nurturing that within myself as well. Because it's not easy, and there is a vulture within me that attacks myself, of course. So yeah, stay tuned for 1 month's time when you'll get to see me all done up. I'm gonna get like cool tights to go with it and like cool heels, and yeah, anyway, I need to go back to Dublin. Settle into my new life here and just enjoy and like be relaxed, but I noticed there's almost a stagnancy and I'm not really that motivated, and I just want to create a bit more momentum with things. Like I need to get that fucking GoPro fixed, and I need to just be responsible. You know, if I don't do it, it's not going to get done, and nothing is going to happen other than I'm not going to be where I want to be, and that doesn't affect anyone else other than myself. So yeah, also, yeah, I'm going to a psychic today in Ennis, so I'm looking forward to see what she has to say for herself. This is either going to be the very last time I ever go to a psychic, because I don't like the way they were kind of messing with my energy. There's also so many different things that can happen. Anyway, I'll check in with you after that, and then I'm going for a surf. Also, we are trying to stabilize the camera angles by recording with a tripod, so I'm going to buy a tripod today as well. So yeah, bit of a change of scenery from the van, back from the from my spirit guide, or my healer that I went to. She gave me her book that she's written. My friend recommended me to go to her, and oh my god, she's one of the best I've ever been to. Like sometimes I felt like they messed with my energy more than, you know, helping me and guiding me, and she's just amazing. Lisa Marie Duffy, and she's in Ennis in County Clare. So she has given me 2 roses that I have to put my intentions into and release to the sea. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to go for a surf afterwards. But what a day. I don't even have much to share. It was just so beautiful. Everything she said was so accurate and confirming and helpful. Trying to find the prayer, but yeah, I think it's so nice to get support, yeah, I'm surrounded by so much love here in Clare. The women that I am meeting and surrounded by, and even the men, I'm surrounded by so many nice, safe, healthy, fun, amazing, funny people, and I'm so grateful, and I just have to keep on living and doing and staying inspired and motivated, and the rest will all fall into place. I'll bring you on my little walk because I'm surrounded by cemeteries, and since we're talking about like spirit guides and stuff, I'll show you the mystical Irish countryside. Every time I vlog in this room, I feel like it's different. So this is my workstation now for my art. I have to finish off that nude painting behind me. I'll give you a proper look at it in a second. I'll just give you another room tour, because creating like cozy, warm spaces is like my favorite thing. The key to my heart is cozy, being cozy. And yeah, another nude behind me there. I'll give you a little look at them now. So I was supposed to be doing an art exhibition in Dublin, but I got my job here and I had to start immediately, so I couldn't do it, or didn't have time to finish the paintings. So I've got a space where I can exhibit here now, so I've just got to get them finished and then work towards that deadline. And yeah, exciting times. So much oil in my hair from the healer. So I just sent a really important and pivotal email, which will really get the ball rolling for my art, and it's the start of me like taking action and doing the things that need to be done. And yeah, today's been a serious day of progress and inspiration, and I am going to continue working with this energy, this momentum. We're gonna wake up really early in the morning and get writing our book. Yeah. Going to a yoga class this evening, and I'm gonna make myself lasagna. Okay, best news ever. I just got a ticket to the Irish Surf Film Festival, and I didn't think I was going to get one. I didn't think I was going to be able to go. I had to ask so many people, and my friend got one last minute, and I kind of knew that was how it was going to happen. I just thought, like, such a good yoga class this morning. Such a nice yoga class, but I got so many compliments, so that was so nice. I have to give you a fit check of this beautiful play suit that my friend Kaylee gifted me, because I'm going to change out of it now. But first of all, look at the back detail. I just feel like Catwoman in it. Yeah, it's really cute. I'm going with my friend Cleo. She's driving us, and yeah, we're gonna go for a drink and watch the movies. And I'm staying in my cousin's house, who actually gave me this camera that I'm shooting on. So yeah, it's in Galway. So driving for like an hour, watching all the surf films, and then coming back tomorrow. So yeah, I got work covered tomorrow. I'm supposed to be working, and oh my god, I'm so excited. It's so funny. Ella, who you would have seen in one of my previous vlogs, she's a massive YouTuber. Like, she has over 200k subscribers on YouTube, and I grew up like when I was in my teens watching her, and like watching her get readies with me and her room tours and stuff. And I actually feel weirdly connected to her when I like recording stuff, because I just think, you know, she was like 16, 17 doing that. That's like, I'm 26 now. Like, it took me 10 years to I don't know, I really feel connected to that younger part of her, and like I feel, I don't know, brave putting myself online, and she did that all 10 years before me. I don't know, she's definitely someone I look up to majorly and have had the privilege of being friends with. I think it's really important for girls to women to shine their light and use their voice, because we have literally been repressed for centuries, and like every time we shine our light, we give other women the permission to do the same, to express themselves more. But I went to a healer this week, which you would have seen in Ennis, and one thing she said to me, she was like, "You loved to perform as a kid, didn't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I fucking loved it." And I think my light really got knocked out of me. I think I actually used to get too much attention at certain stages in my life, and it made other people uncomfortable, and I really wanted to be liked and accepted and fit in by my community, because that is normal. And I just realised that I have dimmed my light so much. And I don't know, I put up a post on Instagram talking about my bipolar mental illness, and how I actually really like parts of the manic side of my illness, because everything I've repressed and don't say comes out, and these beautiful parts of me, like my sparkiness, my fieriness, my edginess, all comes out, even though it's there most of the time anyway. But it's this beautiful part of me that I want to integrate more into my life, and be less afraid of shining and really stepping into my power and my voice. Not being so concerned about outshining other people, or, you know, that's not what happens. You actually give people permission to shine as well. And like, obviously there will be people, you will end up in some group chats and stuff like that, and people will have plenty to say about you, but let them. It doesn't concern you, you know. People that are bitching about you. I haven't worn mascara. I really don't like wearing mascara. I don't even know if there's any mascara on this, but people that are like bitching about you, like what Susie says of Sally says more of Susie than Sally. Like, you're going and doing something expansive and growing, and like they are talking and gossiping, and like that is poisonous, that they're the only one that's being affected by that. So yeah, I'm just ready to be a bit more expansive, and I guess it's Sagittarius season as well, and my rising sign is Sagittarius, and I'm really excited to step into like my power in a new way, because I think I've been afraid of it, and I try to make excuses for it. I'm like, I'm just trying. You know, I don't really care about this, but I'm like, part of me was born to shine, I think. And I just have to shrink myself a little bit to make other people in my life happy. But my inner child was a rebel. She was amazing. She's sweet and kind and loving, but she's also fierce and ruthless and all that sort of stuff. Most of the outfit is thrifted. Thrift store in Dún Laoghaire, Dublin. Pants are Hawaii. And Doc's birthday present. Crystal necklace. This top is from Topshop. Back when the owner was not a convicted felon. Yeah.